Okay guys, so I'm back for another video and today I'll be talking about the Super Boss King. If you didn't already know, if you go to the update notices, you go to the website and you click on update notice, there will be a post talking about the King Final Boss event that will be coming soon, which is most likely going to be the following update because they just added in like the sneak peek like yesterday after the previous event notice. So most likely it's coming out in the next update. So basically there's like a few different difficulties, right? There's hard mode, extreme and hell. Hard mode being recommended combat class is 100k, extreme is 130k, and hell mode is 150k. So this event is like according to JB players and what I've seen in terms of gameplay for myself because I'm only playing global, but I had to do like but I watched some videos on like the boss in the Japanese version, so uh based on what they say and based on what I've seen for myself, it's gonna be pretty difficult and most people will not be able to do hell mode because the recommended combat class is 150k and right now not many people have hit like the 150k mark. Right now my current team, like my strongest team, is like 144k in global and 144k is with my best team and that's with like my best gear and everything. I can get past 150k with CC food, but the natural team CC still my natural team CC still doesn't break 150k. So yeah, and I play global, like I'm saying global, but I'm I'm saying global like I play JP as well, but I only just I like I just play global, so I play like Cross pretty excessively, so and I'm not even 150k yet. So basically, the main rewards right from this event is this set of cosmetics right here. You can see like this is like the entire set. You can get the headpiece, you can get the weapon, and you can get the costume. So all of them are UR gear, UR cosmetics. So you basically get a free set of UR costumes if you can manage to like farm out all the coins because the reward system awards you with coins and it works as an exchange shop pretty much, and then you can just exchange your tokens or like coins for various different rewards. That's pretty much the idea. So hard mode and extreme mode obviously and hell mode obviously it gets progressively harder and not everyone will even be able to clear extreme. I'm not too sure if you can get the king's cosmetics without being able to do at least extreme, but if you can do extreme or hell then you should be able to get the cosmetics. You still have to like clear the stage multiple times though because you you still have to farm it to like get enough coins for like the whole set. If I'm not wrong, like per run you can get up to like maximum of like 18 coins I think. If I'm not wrong and like the whole set is around like 200 plus coins if I'm not wrong. So you have to do like the stages like quite a few times. As you can see there's for hell difficulty, there is like a bracket saying that the king boss takes reduced damage from counters and ultimate moves. So basically, counter Meliodas won't be as good as like in other difficulties like extreme or hard because obviously counter Meliodas excels in countering, so yeah, he's going to be gimped in the hell difficulty. But if you're not planning on doing the hell difficulty, then if you're and then I mean then you can just like use him in the extreme and I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect other difficulties other than the hell. And plus if you guys didn't already like know, uh Hideki got his Twitter pretty much got terminated because he was data mining. So like right now like the data miners like are pretty much like kind of in danger if their names get exposed. So like many YouTubers they just hide the names of the data miners because if chances are if Netmarble sees them as well, then they will also try and like shut them down pretty much. So but there are still data miners out there. There's definitely still data miners out there, and from what we've gotten so far, we've gotten like Escanor leaks. If you guys didn't already know, there were like leaks for both the red Escanor and the green Escanor. So why this is important is because previously, before the Escanor leaks, the all seven sins banner was leaked in the data mine, and after that was leaked, the subsequent update we got like the actual banner, which is like the latest update so far. We've gotten the seven sins banner. So but right after the seven sins leak, the next leak we got was double Escanor. So there's a very high chance that Escanor will come in the subsequent update. And to make it even like to convince you guys even more, um to make it even more believable, um as I've said, this Final Boss King is probably dropping next update, right? Like the upcoming update. And Escanor, okay, basically, if you don't already know, King has like two little like pretty much minions standing beside him during the match, and basically he just those minions basically just continuously buff King. So like King just gets stronger and stronger if you don't remove his buffs. So he'll just get like a ton of like attack increase. So if you don't remove those buffs, then he'll eventually start one-shotting your teammates with like one ability, one to two abilities. So like ideally you like to have a character that removes buffs. It's like it'll benefit you like a whole lot. And that's why it's a very convenient time for Green Escanor to drop, because in his second skill, Cruel Sun, at rank 2, he removes buffs, which means that like if you just use a rank 2 Cruel Sun, you can just remove all the buffs on the king. So basically, you pretty much reset his damage. I wouldn't say completely reset, because without buffs, king will still hit hard, but way his damage is way less significant when compared to him having buffs. So Escanor is like a really solid unit for the Super Boss King. And Escanor is just generally a really strong unit. He deals a lot of damage. His multipliers aren't the highest. As you can see, like Counter Meliodas actually has 600% multiplier on his rank 3 attack card. But the thing is that Escanor has like 80% pierce rate, so he actually hits like a lot harder. So Escanor can remove buffs, and he can hit really hard, and he's out also hits like insanely hard. At rank 1, if you have the combined attack with Merlin, you just do like you do a 960% damage multiplier. So as you can see, like Escanor just hits really hard. He'll just brute force his way through. So yeah, Escanor will be like really good for this particular event. So it would make the most sense since everything is already lining up. Like everything is coinciding. Like the data mine was leaked and Super Boss is most likely coming. So it's it's almost like stupid for Netmarble to not drop Escanor in the update that Super Boss King drops, which is very likely the upcoming update. Because if they drop Escanor, if they drop Escanor during the Super Boss King update, and people already know that he's good for Super Boss King, he would just like like if like pretty much everyone is gonna summon for Escanor anyways, but just in case there are some people who do not go for Escanor, they will most likely go for him now because is he's a really strong unit for the event. And those people who already were planning to go for Escanor are more likely to go even harder on the banner because of how good Escanor is in this particular event. That is why it would make a lot of sense to drop both Escanor and the Super Boss King event in the same update. So yeah, so most likely next update the Super Boss King comes out, Green Escanor comes out. I've seen like a leak. I'm not sure if it's true or not because like data mined information might always like they might be false, you know, they might, or they might just, or net my number might just like change it up because yeah, data mined information are always subject to change pretty much. That's what I was trying to get out. So it might just be Green Escanor, but I've seen like a picture of like a banner with both red and green Escanors, but if if that's not like the actual banner, then I'm pretty sure green Escanor will still come out because I've already explained twice. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I'll go more in detail about what units you guys should use for the Super Boss King in like another video because this video is getting long and I take like forever to export one video, especially if it's like a longer one. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep it shorter and make like 2 videos instead. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe.